TFNN Headline News Update.
Okay, folks, this is welcome to the $1 billion trillion club. This is the S&P over the last couple of weeks. As you can see over here, this was a gap we left on the 24th. Now we've come down and hit the 382 of that low on October 22nd, 1, 2, 3 times. And the only thing negative about this is you've got lower tops from the 29th of October. Now, that's not saying very much, but when you consider that, that Amazon wants to borrow $25 billion and they got a chance to, I don't know if they took the whole 90 billion, but and then yesterday, or day before yesterday, Meta wanted to raise some money and their stock dropped 15%. So there's a big bifurcation going over there. But anyway, that's what we're watching here. We did match those lows 3 days at a time. Once we get below that, then that's the one that's going to be interesting. My assumption is, looking at this from a longer time frame, if we can stay here like this and gap below this, then that's something that'll be really, really important. Other than that, my gosh, they're throwing so much money at this market, it's really hard to stand in front of it unless you trade the Dow Jones or you trade the Russell, because they've been under a great deal of pressure today. And we'll take a look at those too when we come up time for the break. But we'll look at the Dow Jones right now because it's trying to make a 382 retracement of the whole move down. You'll see from the high we made back here, the 382 on this comes in right here at 4615. That's where it is right now. That's up about another 100 and some handles from where we are right now. That completed the ABCD on the downside, as you can see. And so that's the only negative. But the same thing is true of the Russell. If we look at the Russell, you're doing the same thing here. Had a big move down today. And, of course, it's rallied back pretty good so far. Just get this up here and see it from the high we made. The high that we made went back here was at 50. So you have to mark there's where your high is right there. And so your 382 would come in just about right there is where the 382 would come in. That's up at 2489. That's another 12 points higher in that for that to get hit. But we are having some incredible volatility, which is really good. In a lot of different markets too, folks. We're seeing it in the currencies. We're seeing it in the gold. And we'll cover the gold when we come back. Also, we'll cover Tesla because they had some really bad earnings coming out of Europe. And boy, the stock just took off like a rocket to the upside. So we'll be right back.